In January 1521, Copernicus, yes, that Copernicus, then a canon in the Diocese of Warmia in the Kingdom of Poland, led the defense of the castle of Allenstein against a division of the Teutonic Knights, which, once they had fulfilled their stated goal of subduing the pagan Prussians, had essentially devolved into a horde of pillaging land pirates. Refusing to acknowledge the Polish king's claim to Warmia, which extended into their territory, they razed Copernicus's hometown of Frauenburg to the ground, forcing him to relocate to Allenstein, where he had served as an archivist for the diocese's records. The knights arrived at Allenstein on the 16th of January 1521 with a force of 1,400 men. They had intercepted Copernicus's plea to the king for aid, but King Sigismund learned of the siege and sent help anyway. Even with the addition of 200 troops plus several hundred unhorsed cavalry, the garrison was still half what the knights commanded. Seeing those odds, most of the canons at Allenstein fled, but Copernicus, a man with no formal war training, remained. Using his skills as an administrator, Copernicus marshaled resources, securing food, weapons, and lead for shot, and improving the fortifications. Refusing the knights' demand that the castle surrender, he personally directed the defense of the town from the walls as the knights swarmed over the frozen moat. Thanks in large part to Copernicus's efforts, Allenstein was able to hold out until the arrival of reinforcements put an end to the siege. By the end of 1521, the knights were forced to the negotiating table, where Copernicus spoke for the king. Perhaps bizarrely, Copernicus would later strike up a friendship with the Grand Master of the Teutonic Knights, Albrecht Hohenzollern, who would go on, once he'd been paid off with his own dukedom, to be a supporter of Copernicus's heliocentric theory and a strong factor in its acceptance by Protestants.